historically speaking, I think if you think about how we evolved, there was kind of like a discipline of philosophers, which then kind of tried to figure out how society should function. And in ancient Greece, they were just constantly looking into the ways, asking lots of questions, which then created this kind of a way that everyone expressed themselves by not taking too much from each other, but by giving as well. And so the philosophy went into this social, essentially, logic, and then went into the legal practice. And that's what I see we're kind of like merging into, is that AI going to the government, going into the corporate, and you have that logic created to make sure that it serves. But the problem I see, the biggest problem and biggest risk with regards to centralized AIs, is that, first of all, the dependencies that people are, as you mentioned, getting more and more dependent on AIs. And over time, they will be like, they'll just take over because we don't do anything. And so the human capacity to think, to express will be lowered by many people. So like right now we're reaching the point where you can create a digital clone, with a company, and then run all the processes within that company and say, okay, if you, as you mentioned, fire X amount of employees, you'll get X amount of profit. And that's what essentially where we're heading. And I see with robotization, now it's in the digital, but soon it will be in the physical. And so designing this system that will consider interests, not of just company, but also of the people. So they have jobs to do, they can express within their creative domain,